Hey guys, John here from DeerHuntingGuide.net. Today I want to share with you my favorite deer hunting knife. It's the Outdoor Edge Razor Pro, and I'm going to tell you why it's my favorite. I love that it's blaze orange, right? How many times have any of you field dressing a deer, you put your brown handled knife down in the leaves, and then when you need to pick it up again, you can't find it. It's no longer a problem with this one. It's a lock blade knife, right? It has this blade holder, which is super strong, super sturdy, so it's not flimsy like other replaceable blade knives. Um, the lock blade unlocks on the back, which some of the newer ones don't. That allows you to keep your hands out of the way when closing it up. And then on the back side, it has the gut hook, which what I love about this is, as you can see, it's razor sharp, but at the end, it's not. It's not sharp at all. It's blunt, right? So once you get that inside the deer, you can work your way right up without ever touching any of the insides. Really love that part about it. Again, that's also a lock blade. It locks in, super strong, super sturdy. Just got a little knob there. Down she goes. The best part about these knives, these new replaceable blade knives, I say new, but this one's pretty old now, is if you can see this little button right here, there's just a little button right there. You press that button and you pull the blade out. Boom. And you're left with a blade holder and no blade. So you can put a brand new, fresh, razor sharp, scalpel sharp blade. Then to replace it, same thing. Get the blade back in that groove, which for us older guys with older eyes is not as easy. Push the button and the blade's back in. Solid as can be. Love it. I absolutely love this knife. The one downside of this knife, and I don't know if you can see it or not, I'm going to pull that blade out again, but the one downside is if you look in the groove where the blade goes, it's very hard to clean, right? You get a lot of flesh and blood in there from when you're skinning or field dressing a deer, and it's very hard to get that out of there. There's still some in there now. But besides that, this knife is dynamite. I actually use this knife. I was on a bow hunt in Ohio and shot a nice buck on the last day of the hunt. And I was going from Ohio to Illinois the next morning. So I hung the buck up on a tree right outside of where we had, was it like a cabin, an Airbnb cabin. Hung him up, skinned him, gutted him before we got him dragged him out of the woods. Hung him up, skinned him, quartered him, deboned him, put all the meat into a Yeti cooler, into the back of the truck, and we were off to Illinois in a matter of a couple of hours. Did the whole thing with this knife. Great knife. I also want the replaceable blades. It comes with some, and it's got this neat little pocket in the back of the case, which is a really nice case, heavy duty case. Fits right on your belt, and you can buy more replaceable blades when you need them. Really dynamite. I also wanted to show you, I also have a Havalon Paranta, much more lightweight, much smaller, and much, I would say, flimsier, right? Because it doesn't really have a blade holder, so this blade is kind of flimsy. You can see the difference in size between the two of them, right? The Paranta and the Razor Pro. I definitely prefer the Razor Pro. This is a great little gutting knife, field dressing knife, good skinning knife, but I can do all of those things with this knife. So yeah, there you go. The Outdoor Edge Razor Pro. It has the gut hook blade, a replaceable blade. Love it in the blaze orange because it's so easy to see. I used to use an old Buck 110 that I had was a gift from my parents when I was a teenager, and I would I would start field dressing the deer, put it down in the leaves, and the next thing you know, I'm spending the next 5 minutes looking for my knife because it's in the leaves somewhere and you can't see it. But you no longer have that problem with this one. So that's about it. Outdoor Edge Razor Pro, my go-to deer hunting knife, and I think you should too. If you want to pick one up, there's a link below this video, and that's about it. I'll talk to you soon. Have a great day.